Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's run loose here. It'll be a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's a dangerous ball. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Valverde. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a good ball out wide. The less said about that pass, the better. And that has left him in a heap. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Messi. He's looking wide. Messi. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Algeria are behind here despite their domination of possession. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here. Now can he find a fit? Shot, surely! This time, surely! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Son Heung-min. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Ansu Fati. Now there's a fine ball. And Messi! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Akanji gets a foot in here. Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
It was good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Referee's given a throw. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It's a pretty loose pass. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Messi! He scores! And the comeback is complete. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous.
2 added minutes has been
That's good
indicated.
play. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Mbappe! No way through. And it's Caicedo.
Such good technique.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Algeria come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The big waypoint of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Algeria are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So off we go once more. Jimenez. He's found a way through. Picked out brilliantly. And Messi! Oh, it's come off. Style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Algeria, and he shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Good good take. Foden. And he's in on goal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Valverde. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde with the... He's got tall. Just cruising. They are cruising. And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Algeria, after 57 minutes, is number 8, Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. He's gone for goal! It's hit the uprights. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Alexander-Arnold just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Can he get it through? And it's lofted through here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has been cut short. Great vision. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Valverde. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So,
oh, what a mistake! He might be in here. Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has not gone well. Ricci. Son Heung-min looking to get on the end of this. It's Son Heung-min! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Messi. Oh, that's nice. Has a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Ruben Neves. Foot in. Algeria are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Played into space. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Over to the left. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Ansu Fati. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is a little undercooked. Alexander-Arnold. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold running with the ball. Donnarumma in with the challenge. Messi. Not the most convincing of passes. Caught offside that time. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little... Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Algeria really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now that looks a decent ball. Barcelona have just about within shooting range. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And that's been won straight back. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has ended up in no man's land. Spread it left. Looking for the run. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. And claimed it back swiftly. Valverde. Donnarumma. Alexander-Arnold proves too strong. Mbappe!
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And now, can they get him away? Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5. El dorsal
And we're off again.
El dorsal 8.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Messi.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And here's Messi. He's in a great position here. Cross, a header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Looking for options for movement. That's a cute ball. Son Heung-min kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. Son Heung-min cuts out the pass. Looking to play him in. Fernandez. Griezmann. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, and he's had a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Tries to pass it through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Donnarumma. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi in acres of space out wide.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 97.559
This is Messi.
espectadores.
Tries to play it through. Messi. Lovely feet. And Messi! In he goes again. It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Son Heung-min.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Goes looking wide, engages and forces him off the ball. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has ended up in no man's land. Akanji. Fernandez. Can he get on the end of this? Akanji. Caicedo. Oh, red, nice interception. And it's Griezmann. No, that's been intercepted. Ruben Neves. Valverde. That's a nicely weighted pass. Nice interception, well timed. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, the idea was a good one. Here's a chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attack.
He's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
That pass isn't the best. Valverde! He's tried one! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Griezmann. No way through. He shifted it to the flank. Looking for a runner. He's got tall. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Akanji makes the interception. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Ansu Fati. It's a good foot in there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, well measured. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, good spread. And miss! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Algeria perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Ruben Neves. Wriggles his way through. Ruben Neves. Now it's Messi. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Messi. Now can he find... And the shot! And it's a goal! And it's Algeria who take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
The goal scorer for Algeria after 10 minutes is number 10.
Algeria make the perfect start. They are already ahead. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Valverde. That's a shade optimistic. Cleared without complication. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, some tackle that. Real chance here. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Here comes the cross. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. And this is Messi. He's through, now is he in? Chance, surely! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
19 minutes is number
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And a quick announcement.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch.
He's having a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Caicedo is there, and he can pick it up. Donnarumma. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ruben Neves gets a foot in here. In with the challenge. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Robertson. Ansu Fati. Algeria, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Caicedo does well to get it back. And here's Messi. Now it's Valverde. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Dink through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Donnarumma. Ruben Neves. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Messi puts his foot on, and Messi! And it's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Marcó en el minuto 25 el dorsal 11, Messi.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Ruben Neves.
Algeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's good running with the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's one-on-one, shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jimenez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was not the case. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Alexander-Arnold.
Algeria truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, good spread. Spread out to the left.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his discipline.
Messi! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Messi, distributed tidily. Ansu Fati, he has found the way through. Look at the space here. Great chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Algeria really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
It's come to nothing. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Algeria really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Messi. Donnarumma. Valverde.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And they've got a throw. Robertson. Caicedo. Another throw-in. Valverde. Messi doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. Now it's Valverde. Foot in. Robertson. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That's a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Son Heung-min! Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's following up! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A case now of complete control. Son Heung-min. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Son Heung-min. That is ended up in no man's land. Now who's going to be first to this? Valverde! It's hit the crossbar. And he's lost a chance for a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Valverde clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. He's come in hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Caicedo. Valverde. Valverde, and this is Messi. Fernandez, and it's Valverde. Messi with 2 goals already to his name. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Valverde, and it's Valverde. Oh, easy pickings there. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Son Heung-min. Algeria needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Well timed, excellent interception. Spread it left. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Valverde. Searching pass he's played there. And he's well positioned. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Valverde. And they're quick to get it back. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Algeria really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Fernandez. Messi. Valverde. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Jimenez.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Caicedo. And Akanji. Tries to pass it through, and it's made its way to him. Akanji wins the duel this time. Oh, what a mistake! Ruben Neves with a definite foul there. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Caicedo. And there goes the final whistle. Algeria have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Jikia. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Robertson looking to get on the end of this. Big header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Kane.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
First quarter of an hour gone. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Back in possession and ready to go again. Algeria are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is on his own. Takes a shot! Goal! Santos! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Santos have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo.
It's Kane! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Algeria really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's two now without reply. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the...
Son Heung-min has given away a free kick. Son Heung-min has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
And we have our very first corner. Algeria are looking to go forward now. Valverde. Defending was strong and firm.
Santos are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Ansu Fati. And this is Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in space and looking for options. Great ball, and he's in here. He's onside. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Algeria are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Valverde. He's on it. Can he get away? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Valverde. And it's Ruben Neves. Played out to the right. He's got away.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Camavinga. Kane looking understandably energised after his goal. Kane goes hurtling down that left-hand side. He came in hard, very hard. Valverde. Robertson. Fired deep towards the... He gets big! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And it's Messi. He is through here! And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Messi. And there's the shot! Oh, the ball's come, goes for the shot! Ansu Fati engages and forces him off the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's had it nicked away. Good effort from distance. Donnarumma. And this is Messi. He's through, now is he in? Tries to play it through. Can he get it through?
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gikia calmly anticipates. Well, that is not the best. Here's a chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
He has found the way through. Akanji cuts out the pass. Almost an hour gone. Valverde, and he cuts out the supply. Ansu Fati. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way through. Mbappe! And that's off target.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And that has left him in a heap. And they're back on the ball again. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And how did he not make it 4?
Santos certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
They've played it short. And a chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Camavinga, that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Fati hurtling down that right flank. Chance here to counter. Fati receives it in a wide position. Valverde. And Robertson. Caicedo. And it's Valverde. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Messi. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Ansu Fati. Played in deep. Keeper has taken decisive. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Jikia. Robertson. Robertson. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ansu Fati. Now it's Valverde. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Algeria really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
That has not gone well. Messi. The final 5 minutes. Valverde. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gear. It's Kane! Good strong hand, but this time surely! No mistake! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been...
And he shoots! No, it's wide. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that's going up front in a hurry. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.